Hello friends, welcome to my channel Power of AEM. In the previous video, we have discussed about the overview, the cost associated with this tool, and I hope you understood the prerequisite which are required for this tool. However, in this video, we are talking about features available in this tool, how we can use in a different use cases and demo. So go with benefits of AI Assistant. As it is available on AEM platform and giving us all the information based on our prompt, because it is a kind of LLM for us, which is providing the response by looking at the Adobe documentation. So it is saving our time by providing the relevant information instead of we going on the Google and searching for any particular feature of AEM. It is helping us on the same window. Definitely, it will reduce our overall time effort and increase our efficiency, because it is also helping us by providing additional information. For example, if you want to understand how we can create variation in the content fragment, it is telling us step-by-step information. Even if you want to know how we can use GraphQL with content fragment, it is helping us with some sample queries and other stuff. Data privacy, which is a key concern when we are working with any of the AI tool. So in this AI assistant, there are no sharing of personal data with any of the customer. It is seamlessly integrated with all other AEM SKUs, which we have discussed in the previous video. So it means you can pull out information from any of the Adobe product which is associated with AEM platform. So all these benefits are available for you. Now let's talk about how much capable that product is and which features you can get when you are utilizing this. All the information when we are talking about AEM assets, sites, forms, dynamic media, EDS, or any associated product with AEM, it is having all the information. You can just pass the right prompt and get the information from the AI assistant tool. It is also connected with your support system, where you are logging your support cases. So you can easily create, track, and manage your support tickets. However, some restrictions are there. You should have a certain access on the support from the support tool, then only it will be available for you. As this is LLM based tool, so it is providing all the information whenever you are prompting. However, it is not the we cannot use that for real-time analysis or real-time troubleshooting kind of stuff. Whenever you are getting the right information or the relevant information based on your prompt, you can share your feedback by hitting the thumbs up icon. And if not, then go with the thumbs down. However, that is pretty much required whenever you are providing your feedback, because this particular tool is very new and it will learn based on the feedback that we are providing. Coming on the privacy, security, and governance part, which is a key consideration whenever we are working with any AI product. And we have seen organizations are taking a step back when the concern is related to security and privacy. When you are going with the agreement with Adobe, as that is not available without the signing of the agreement. So once you are going with the agreement with Adobe, it means there are lots of terms and conditions available. However, on general basis, they are not sharing any of the personal data, whatever you are using during your prompting or any other stuff when you are playing around with the AI assistant tool. So your data is secured. It is not going to share with any of the customer or not utilizing for any different purposes. So it is very restricted within the environment. For example, if you are having multiple environment, it doesn't mean you are sharing all the information between one to another environment within the same program. So it will be available on a particular program and it will be restricted within that particular environment only. So that is all about the privacy and security. Whenever you are going for the signing terms, have a look on that. Some use cases that you can leverage while using the AI assistant tool. The first one is the product information in case you are exploring a new feature of AEM or you want to take a deep dive, which feature will use, where, how, and what could be the best practices. It will give you all the information. Some examples like you can talk about how we can use the universal editor, where you can find the universal editor, how you can create a program on the cloud manager, or might be if you want to take a content taking down from upper environment to lower environment, how you can do that. Even if your pipeline is failed, it will also explain you on which step it was failed and what could be the reason, how you can fix that. So all these information, you can get it from the AI assistant tool. Support case we have already discussed. You can easily track and create, manage. Let's talk about how you can enable the AI assistant tool, and that is one of the uh, key area which we should be aware of when we are taking a step to play with AI assistant tool. And this is one of the great tool which I have seen on AEM product, because it is giving all over the information that we can see on the documentation. So the very first step, you need to uh, go on your Adobe IMS and take some certain steps. I will explain you in the demo which steps those will be. You need to ensure which product knowledge or which modules of AEM are enabled on your particular product. It might be you might have some different products, or you can say modules on AEM platform. For example, if you are having two different programs, one is enabled with sites, another is with assets, or might be combination of both on another program. So you need to just have a look like how you have designed your overall programs. After that, if you want to play around with the support system, you should have some admin permissions for that. And agreement is the key considered point in this overall enabling the AI assistant. So you should have that agreement signed with the Adobe. And after that, you can access the Adobe AI assistant tool. I have already done for the demo purpose. I'm done with all the exercise. So I can quickly walk you through how you can do or take step-by-step action to enable the AI assistant. Let me go on the Adobe IMS screen. All right, so you are here on Adobe IMS screen. At the very first level, you need to create a user group, and you have to go under the user section, which is on the top menu, then select the user group, create a user group, and that user group will be available for you to allow all the users whosoever want to use AI assistant tool. So for that specific one, you can create a new user group. And that is one of the best practice, because that tool should not be enabled for all the person. Now coming on the next step, once you are done of creation of user group, align all the users whosoever you want to uh, select to use this AI assistant tool. After that, you need to align your product profiles. Product profiles could be different. As we were discussing, you could have multiple programs, how you want to manage that. Based on that, you can align your product profiles. Once you are done with this, it means you have enabled your specific set of users to use the AI assistant tool from the IMS perspective. The next step would be to check with your Adobe representative how you can sign the agreement to use the AI assistant tool. Once that is done, you go to your AEM screen, and on the top, you can see the icon, which is AI assistant. On the top right, just click on that. AI assistant tool will be open for you. I have already done. That is the reason you can see multiple options are coming. But for you, when it is a fresh, you can see a less option. Now let's check out how that tool is beneficial for us. For example, I want to understand how to create a variation on content fragment. I'm very much new. I don't know how to create. Then I'm asking how to create a variation on content fragment. Okay, so it is searching and giving me the response. In the response, it is talking about how I can go and create a variation on content fragment. It is giving me step-by-step information. You can follow that and create a variation. Also, it is providing us some links or documentation. So once I click on the source, you can see 5 different links it is pointing to, and the document in the response you can also see like which one is related to which source. So it will be very easy to understand. If we want to know more about 6th step, I need to go through with all this documentation, or might be I need to look at some specific use case. I need to go with the third source of link. However, it is also suggesting us some more additional prompts that I can go and utilize based on my requirement. But let me uh, create another prompt to understand how we can uh, create a graph QL with content fragment. So let's see which response we are getting now from this tool. It is giving us all the information. I need to create a content fragment model, then create a fragment, create a GraphQL, and I need to make a query and execute the query, and I will get the response. Let me uh, please share sample GraphQL query. I'm not sure like how I can construct the query. So let me ask a question like this. Yeah, so it is giving me some sample of GraphQL query and how we can add some specific path in that. So it is giving me more information how I can use that. For example, I want to explore a new feature of AEM, that is launch. So how can I create launch? So it is also telling me one another feature about the launch, how I can go and create a new launch. That is great. So far we know about the AEM. I can pull out the information. Let's talk about some cloud manager, uh, which production pipeline was executed last. Okay, so when I'm talking about to pull out some information uh, related to production pipeline, it was saying they might be some limitation or might be my contract agreement. It is not providing that. However, if I'm saying I need to create new RDE environment, how could I? So if I'm asking how I can create new RDE environment, it is giving me all the information how I can do that. Let me also check out if it is helping me to create a support case. Create new support case on as I am not able to access a cloud manager. Right, so it is giving me opportunity to create the support case. If I hit this button, it will render me on a next URL, another URL, and where I can go and check and edit the options. If you are providing more prompt response request or more information in your prompt, it will give you a better feedback or better uh, form filled information when you are creating the support case. So this is how you can leverage your AEM AI Assistant tool to know more information. And as we were talking about, you can share your feedback even by hitting the thumbs up, thumbs down, and even you can report the results. So by doing that, you can, for example, if I'm giving a feedback, it is helping me or prompting me what additional information I can supply with that. So by using that feature, you can also share your feedback. I hope this video will be helping you to understand the new feature of AEM. If you like that, please subscribe my channel for more information videos. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.